Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Canada and I sell all of the products that I share with you. I am super happy to be here with you today. Today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2019. If you are watching me live, there will be a red live button up in the top corner. If not, if there's no red button saying live, then you are watching the replay either on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to join me for some crafting. If you're watching on Facebook, if this is the first time, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. Please like my page. Share my video. It is how I reach more crafting friends and customers and team members as I try to grow my business. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't yet, please click the subscribe button below. Give me some likes. The internet gods like it when you show some love on Facebook or some likes on YouTube. It just helps my videos get out there more. So sharing is caring, so I truly would appreciate if you would do that. If you do not have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you live in Canada, please consider shopping with me, joining my team. I would absolutely love it. So I'm going to flip you around and just give me a moment and we're going to get crafting. Okay, so you're going to close your eyes. It's just going to take me a moment to get things all flipped around here. As I loosen and tighten all of my things on my Archon stand. I love my Archon stand. It makes crafting so much easier for me when I'm shooting my videos for all of you. It just takes me a moment to get it all moved around. I had to change it because I did a Facebook Live on my team page on Tuesday morning, so things got moved around. So okay, let's see here. We need to bring you out just a bit more, I think. So please tell me where you're watching from. Come on. And today I'm going to be sharing a adorable card with you that uses the super sweet Harvest Hellos stamp set from the holiday catalog that is coming out for all of you on September 4th. There, I think we've got it. Okay. Nope, because we are showing you my thing is in the way here. I do apologize so much. You don't want to be staring at that. I am sure that's going to get in the way. So, of all days, for me to have issues with getting this figured out. It's live, guys. What can I say? Okay. And we're still looking at that. Let me move you down. If I move you down a bit more, and that's glaring. Well, isn't this the pits? Turn my volume off. Let's see. And now you're not coming up on my iPad. Let's see if my photo is gonna show up. It doesn't want to load. It's gonna be one of those days. My goodness. Hello, Nancy, how are you? Okay, so I do apologize for my camera here. My phone is not cooperating. My stand. I'm just going to try one more thing, so hold on. See if this will help. I don't think I've ever had this many problems. Seriously. Oh, look at that. I think we've got it. Look at that. Yay! Wowzers. I truly do apologize for all of that. Wow. That was hard. So, okay. So just a few housekeeping things first. Time is running out. There's only a week and a few days left of August. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? So that means the extra promotion is coming to an end. So if you have ever thought of getting a discount on your Stampin' Up! Products, why not join my Sassy Stampers team and get a whole lot of product for not a lot of money. It's $135 and you get to choose $205 worth of product. And in Ontario, there's no tax and no shipping. Head on over to my website, www.stampinwithmarcy.com, or email me, marcy@stampinwithmarcy.com, if you have any questions whatsoever. Okay, I have a holiday catalog kickoff open house coming up on Tuesday, August the 27th from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. I am at 519 Riverview Drive, Strathroy. I invite you to pop on over to see some brand new Stampin' Up! Products. If you bring a friend that is new to me, you will get an extra door prize ticket. I'm going to have some treats, beverages, samples, door prizes, sign-up sheets for upcoming classes, and extra catalogs on hand. So that is Tuesday the 27th from 6 till 8. And I am doing my holiday catalog paper share. I need 4 people per share. You get a 96 pieces of 6-inch by 6-inch square designer series paper, enough to get your holiday crafting off to a great start. And as a thank you for taking part in my holiday catalog paper share, I'm going to include a quarter package of the gorgeous Mercury Glass Designer Acetate with each share. And the share is $45 per person for local porch pickup. And if you're anywhere else other than the local area, I will mail it to you anywhere in Canada. And you just have to add $13 onto that for priority post mailing. And that will get mailed right to you. Bon Appetit by Paper Pumpkin. You have until September 10th to sign up. If you're not interested in actually signing up yourself, shoot me a message if you're local, and I will add on to my subscription. I get a monthly subscription, and I can add extra kits onto it for my local gals. So I already have 3 ladies who are wanting me to order an extra one in for them to give it a try. So I'd be happy to add another one on for you. Just let me know. Okay, so this is the holiday catalog. If you have not requested one from me and you would like one, just pop me a message. I'd be happy to send one to you. I just got my next shipment of catalogs in. I've delivered almost 38 so far, either mailed or dropped off to people's mailboxes. So I've got more in. So if you would like a copy, please let me know. I will get one off to you in the mail as soon as possible. Okay, so this is the adorable stamp set that we're going to be using today. Now, it does come as a bundle in the holiday catalog. I am not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog, but this is the bundle. So it's got your apple or pumpkin punch, and then it has all of these adorable images and then sentiments. So the card I'm creating with you today, I did not use the punch. So this is the card. How cute is that? Blue pumpkins, because it's my card, and I'm going to make my pumpkins any color I want. That is the beauty of creating your own projects and things like that. Hi Stephanie, how are you? So my colors are Crumb Cake and Balmy Blue, and then actually we're using the watercolor pencils. So I am using Balmy Blue, Early Espresso, and Crushed Curry. So the Balmy Blue is from the assortment number 2, and the Early Espresso and Crushed Curry are from the main assortment number 1 package. And then I'm also using my blender pen, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to create a card like this. Very simple, great for beginners because you don't have to, everybody knows how to color. You colored when you were a little kid. So let's get started. So I've got a piece of shimmery white cardstock, and this is my Whisper White note card and envelopes. I've got my envelope right here. So, and then this is Balmy Blue. So to get started, now once I start coloring, I'm not going to be able to check for comments. So I will, once I am done coloring, I will then check for comments and reply to you. But I can't color and check for comments at the same time. And every time with something like this, every time you color, it's going to look a little different because you're not a machine. So your coloring is going to be slightly different. So I've just stamped 3 of the pumpkin images in, oh, let's do one on here on my envelope. I've just stamped the 3 of them in just a random pattern there. One on my, and then one on my envelope. Okay, so close that up so I don't get my finger in it. Bring in my crumb cake and my cute little stem. And you just have to lightly tap that, and I'm going to try as best I can to line that up. moving it slightly. It's hard when you're not quite over top of the image. Oh, we need one on. We need one on our. Well, that wasn't very good, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my early espresso. Unfortunately, early espresso is the only brown pencil crayon, watercolor pencil that we have. So I'm just not coloring it super duper dark to make it that deep, but I am right there where I've gone over just a bit. Now I'm taking my crushed curry and I am going to just color in at the top, bringing some down. And I mean, this is your creation, so there's no right way or wrong way. It's however you feel, your artistic impression. Good morning, Shirley. 3:15 a.m. and it's 1:15 here in southwestern Ontario. So then I'm just going to add just a hint at the bottom. Bring that line down just a bit and then move on to my next. I'm going to do all three at the same time, so that way I'm not starting and stopping with each pumpkin. I have been very busy creating. Last night I made my Advent calendar from the project kit from the holiday catalog. It is so adorable. My son came into the dining room. I sat upstairs at the dining room table because it's quite a big kit with lots of punch outs in that. So I sat upstairs and my son came in and said, "Well, that's nice. Wait a minute, that looks like Christmas." And I'm like, "Yes, it's a Christmas Advent calendar, but it's only August," he said. I said, "Well, you know, got to get started early." Now you can go as light or as dark with this as you want. I'm just adding so that there's just that little bit, and this is not my original idea. When I was on the incentive trip in July, during our gathering where we had the presentations, somebody up on stage had shown us this, and I thought, oh, I really like that. So I thought, well, today is the day that I'm going to recreate it. Now I'm going over quite lightly, as you can see. I'm just trying to fill the area, and then I'm going to come in afterwards and then add a bit of dark here and there. I just want to fill in as quickly as possible. going over that crushed curry as well. Now I'm going over it the opposite direction. Because it's watercolor pencils, you want to make sure that you don't have those just straight lines, so that it's a better even coverage. And there's no skill really involved in this. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm taking a break from my holiday catalog crafting this weekend. My daughter-in-law Allie is coming over this weekend, and we are making baby shower decorations for her sister's baby shower next month. And I haven't even started on looking at what I want to create, what we're going to create for samples and that for her yet. I've been so busy trying to get this stuff done. You just want to make sure that you're staying inside the lines. And our last one. And like I said, you can go as light or as dark as you want. And then I'll show you my playing. I did tried a couple different colors, so I'll show you that when we're all done. So Shirley, do you celebrate Halloween over in Australia? I'm always interested to know different parts of the world, what they celebrate. Is it more of a North American type of thing? Okay, so now that I've got them all colored in, I'm now going to come in and add some darker areas, because we don't want it to be super light. I want a bit of color and depth to it. Been a while since I've used my watercolor pencils, so when I pulled them out this morning to create this card, I thought to myself, why haven't I been coloring? This is so much fun. And you can see I'm not following any real pattern. I'm just doing here and there wherever I think, oh, this could be a little darker here, or this can be a little darker there. All right, my last pumpkin. Nancy, are you going to on stage? Shirley, are you going in Australia? Does Donna have a whole lot of her team going? I love my Stampin' Up events. I think they are so much fun, and it's the way you get to connect with other demonstrators from different areas. Ours is in Toronto for this area here. And I have a few team members going. There. Okay, so now is the cool part. So that looks kind of, it's okay. I mean, if you like that kind of look, absolutely. But now I'm going to come in with my blender pen, and you can see that it looks stained, dirty, but if I do this, you can see there's no color coming off. So what I like to do first is I start with the blue, the center color, and I'm just going one direction. Because this is shimmery white, you can watercolor on it, the cardstock, but if you were to overwork it, you would get pilling. So my strokes are just going one direction. I'm not going back and forth. I'm just bringing it up like that. And you can see how my blender pen is just moving that color, filling in those spaces. All right, so now I'm going to come up and blend out that crushed curry, bringing it down in. And I'm avoiding touching my stem because I don't want any brown in there, because then it would look like my pumpkin is rotten, and that would not be good. And then I'm going to do the same at the bottom. And it is a little damp because of the chemical that is in the blender pen, but once it has dried a smidge, you can come back in and add a bit more color here and there wherever you feel that it doesn't have quite enough. So then you can see I'm just going to wipe that off because I don't want any of the yellow. But look at the difference between this pumpkin now and this one here. See how it just blends it all in. Very, very cool effect. So your first one is a bit overwhelming for your swaps. 11 from Donna's team. That is awesome. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. I only do swaps if I have time, and because I've done two mail-in swaps already this year, 3 altogether if you consider my incentive trip swaps that I did. So I don't know if I'll do swaps or not. But if you're going to do swaps, I tell people that if you're doing swaps, swap with everybody. My first convention that I went to in Utah, back in the day when they had like just the full convention before they changed things up and turned it into on stage, I was with my friend Diana, and I didn't do any swaps. She had done some swaps, and we were in the hallway, and there was a woman beside us who Diana had swapped with, and another woman came up. I will never forget this, even though it was 5 years ago. This other woman came up to the woman that Di had just swapped with, and she said to the woman, she says, "Are you swapping?" And this other lady said yes. And so she actually said to her, "Well, let me see what you're swapping." And the lady showed her what she had. And this woman had the gall to say, "No, thank you," and walked away. It was the rudest thing I have ever seen. This lady was just like, really? I was just shocked. I was absolutely shocked. And Diana said, "Yes, don't ever be like that. There are people out there that aren't so nice. They're very rude. And if you're going to swap, swap with everybody." So I always say, if you're going to swap, swap with everybody. Be nice. There's no reason to ever be rude. Be nice. And what you do with that swap card when you get home is your own business. You always be nice. You always thank people for swapping with you. They've done their absolute best work, and they're proud of it, and you should be very thankful that they have taken the time and effort and put the love into creating their project. So be happy, be nice, be polite. The world would be so much better if people were just remembered their manners and did things like that. When I swap, I usually just try to do 50 cards because that's an awful lot of cards. But you could even just do 10. You could just do for your friends that are going. There's no rules. You do whatever you feel like. So there, my pumpkins are all done. What do you think? And then I'm just going to clean this off, and my head was in the way, I see. Like you wanted to stare at the top of my head. Okay. So my sentiment here on the block says, give thanks. So I don't want the give thanks, I just want thanks. You just ordered the tiny keepsake box. Oh, it is so cute, Shirley. I was playing with it the other night. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. It is really, really cute. You'll be able to manage that no problem. So it's just one 6x6 piece of cardstock. So you can either mask this off or try to be careful and just ink up just like that. I've just inked up my thanks and not the give. And then see if I can't get this on straight. Just hold my breath. There. Woo! I did it. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to take your pumpkin and do it a different color. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my brand new liquid glue. I got tired of banging it and shaking the heck out of it. Trying to get it to the last little dregs of the little bottle. Okay. All right. Bring in my Whisper White note card base. Coloring and fussy cutting are your hates, are they, Shirley? I love both. I find it very relaxing. Very relaxing. So there you have it. How easy was that card? Did not take too awful long. Got a cute little envelope to go with it. So this card here, see, you can see it's a little darker. And then this one here was Granny Apple Green. And I prefer the look of the crushed curry. You do it like a toddler. Oh, I'm sure you do better than that. So this is Granny Apple Green with the Balmy Blue. I still, like I said, I prefer this one here, the crushed curry. And then, wait till you see this one. I'm just not quite sure. The one I like the better than the others. So I went Flirty Flamingo and Gorgeous Grape. And I'm just like, I'm not real sure, but I put it together anyways. So I have, these will be my customer thank you cards. I have got an order this morning. So I'll be filling these in and popping them in the customer bags and letting them know, the ladies know that their order is in. So yes. So anyhow, thank you so much for stopping in. If you have any questions, I'll just wait a minute to see if anybody's got any questions or anything like that. I'm upstairs doing Halloween stuff this afternoon, getting some stuff done with my Spooktacular Bash products. So I cannot wait for you guys to be able to, for me to be able to open the catalog, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about all these different products. Thanks for the thumbs up. I think these cards are super cute. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. Yeah. I'll probably try doing some orange ones maybe. Actual pumpkin ones with my pumpkin pie watercolor pencil. So, yeah. And then the Hey There Pumpkin sentiment, super cute. And I do have some more cards. I've got 3 cards that I've already created with this. I'm trying to create at least 1 card with each one of the stamp sets that I have. I don't know if I will be able to pull it off or not before my event on Tuesday. So hopefully I will get get some more stuff done so that when people come, they have a good variety to see. Because things like looking at the front of the catalog, looking through your catalog, it's not quite the same as actually seeing it in person and touching it. So yeah, it's a labor of love that I'm doing right now, trying to get everything done. So if there's no other questions, I'm going to pop off and say bye for now. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see some of you at my open house on Tuesday. Everybody is welcome. Even if you're a demonstrator, come on by, see what I've done with my products. But bye for now, Shirley. Have a great rest of your shift. So have a fabulous weekend, and I will be back on Thursday next week, I believe. We're heading to the cottage for the long weekend. Connor is home packing as he moves out. He's going to school, so he's holding down the fort here as he's going through all his stuff and getting it ready to be packed up and moved to London so he's closer to school. So I will let you know if I am not going to be here on Thursday. I'll let you know if it changes at all. So bye for now.